Sarasota Tim, the math isn't mathin'. So I was watching Ray from Life and Vibe, and well, first of all, I guess I better watch saying anybody's name. Is a little bit nervous, touchy subject here. There might be a string of videos made now, and yeah, but trust me, I'm not getting into video pissing matches with people over some perceived bullshit. I did and said nothing wrong, and I didn't attack anyone, but I don't know, for some reason, this is getting all blown out. Even the fact that I made a little live stream and came on and said, look, and explained myself, and I guess apologized, even though I shouldn't have had to explain myself because I didn't do anything. Now it's all, well, yeah. Anyway, nonetheless, I was watching Ray's video and I found it quite interesting. And she was going over some things. It's the one here. A fake financial YouTuber claims he is debt free, but the car, and she goes over the stuff that we're all talking about. Well, most of us, a lot of people are talking about, let's put it that way. And Miss Oil and Ray and a bunch of people are talking about the fact that there is a lien. I mean, he put the car information up because he has it for sale in several different spots, and the VIN number is there. So people decide they're going to plug in the VIN number and look it up, and it's right there. Who holds the title, who the loan was through, and that there is indeed a loan. But see, the thing is when you talk about Tim and anything with buying, selling, owning, and anything to do with math and numbers, we all know Tim is not very skilled at that stuff. I mean, no matter what it is, he has these numbers in his head, and I don't know where he gets a lot of them from. I mean, because he didn't go over there, he's making $1,000. Because he doesn't live in a house and he has this RV, he makes $1,000. Because he didn't, and that's the joke I always make. Well, I didn't buy a Ford F-250, therefore I made $60,000. It doesn't work that way. But here's what I want to say about the whole car thing. First of all, Tim overlooks things like percentage and interest, right? So if you have a car and say it's worth $40,000, okay? So you go in and you say, I want that car, and you take out a loan for the car. You don't go, well, the car, it says right here on the sticker, $40,000. I'm going to take out a loan. It's $40,000. Now, there's a little thing called interest, folks, and we all know that, right? We learned that a long time ago. So the loan is actually more than $40,000. And it all depends on what the rate is, whether 2%, 6%, whatever. And interest rate we know right now is a lot higher than it used to be just a few years ago. But now, add that, now you figure it all out and you sign all the papers and you drive it off the lot. It immediately depreciates. Immediately. As soon as the tires crossed a little line and you hit the road, it depreciated. Now, before you even made your first payment, your $40,000 car is now worth $36,000, and you have a $42,000 loan, just as an example, just to throw out some numbers. But you get what I'm saying. That $40,000 car, when you take out that loan, the interest, you add that on, it's not $40,000 that you're paying back. You're paying back more. And the car, as soon as you set your ass in it and drove it off the lot, it's not even worth $40,000 anymore. So Tim doesn't take any of this into consideration when he yabbers on and does his little number spiel. And speaking of his spiel, he does the same thing when he talks about the Social Security thing. When he does his little, if I do this and my twin brother does this, then again, easy stuff, percentages. He doesn't take into account any of that. If the one person retires at 62 and he gets $1,000 a month, and the other one retires at 65 and gets $1,500 a month. When you get your COLA, your cost of living increase, guess what? Whatever it is, 2%, 3%, say it's 2%. The 2% of $1,500 is more than 2% of $1,000, Timbo. So if this person is already making $500 a month more than you, and then you both get your little 2% interest rate, you go up a little bit, they go up a little bit, but they went up more. So it's still more. So this little, their little catch-up time, it's far less than what Timmy claims, but he doesn't take these things into consideration. He doesn't know anything about anything. And it's odd to me that I was a car salesman since I was 16 and I did it for 17 years or whatever he babbles on about. Doesn't know shit about percentages, interest rates, depreciation, or any of that. No. Tim bought a car and I'm going to sell it tomorrow, even though I had it for 3 months, and I'm going to make all the money back and I'm going to have enough money in my pocket to live my life for the next 10 years and go I don't know where he comes up with this shit. It's nuts. So, there it is. That's what I have to say about Tim. And on that note, I will leave it all to you guys. It's all up to you. I will move on to other topics. For one thing, Tim is never going to change. He's going to continue to do the same things over and over and over again. This whole thing where he's striking Ray and striking everybody else. Does he mention it? No. He acts as if it never happened. Good old wholesome Tim. He would never do anything. He's going to sit down and he's going to beg and he's going to make it seem like, oh, well, I know you guys really love me and you really want to send me gifts and presents and stuffed animals and whatever other bullshit he said in that little clip that I watched. He's going to continue to do the same stuff. He's never going to change. And his followers will still be ignorant, naive, gullible, just that, followers. If all the facts, all the lies revealed, all the hypocrisy shown, and more didn't change these people's minds, nothing ever will. They will continue to watch. They will continue to stick up for him. They will continue to cheer for Timmy as he goes to Walmart yet again, as if it was the first time that the doors opened up at this new, marvelous store called Walmart. With that and a little kerfuffle and all the gripes with me, and I'm not worthy of all this, I will just stay in my little studio and I will let everybody go do their little thing, and I will just go do what I'm going to do. And I will say, good luck, Timothy Baker. Mr. Baker, I hope you con enough people to get that play button that you so desire and covet. Yeah, I should use covet. That word suits him more, Mr. Crushing It for Christ. To the rest of you, have fun. And I will never, ever use the words point and shoot ever again. Who knew that those three little words can cause such a huff? But I bid you all adieu. And yes, this is Blind Views, and it's still the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.